chose this particular music because Terry is a go-getter. He is a winner, and you are going to absolutely love what he has to share with you today. My name is Betty Bill Slater. Good morning. Good morning. I am here this morning to share a speaker spotlight at SUCCESSFEST21. And my special guest today is Terry Bontemps. He's one of the speakers. You are just hold on to your seats. You're absolutely going to love what Terry has to say. Yesterday, I used one of the themes from Rocky, and so I decided to continue on with those types of themes. This gentleman is a winner. He is a knockout. When it comes to poverty, he wants to knock it out. He wants to show us how to have generational wealth through he is a real estate mogul. He's a millionaire mentor. He's a wealth builder. He's a bank foreclosure note buying expert, and he wants to help you have generational wealth in your family. All right. Without further ado, I'm going to bring on our guests. I'll bring them onto the screen, then I'm going to bring the music down. Terry, good morning, good morning. I'm going to bring the music down. Oh, I thought of you when I heard this. I'm like, this is Terry right here.
Thank you, Betty. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Can you hear me, Betty?
Yes, we can hear you. Mic check, mic check. Good morning, Terry.
Good morning, Betty. You got me on pins and needles this morning. I said, you know, Betty's up early. I'm doing my work, and I see these. Okay, you got a message. You got a message. Let me go check Betty out. I'm checking Betty out. She's got me fired up. She's got good music going. She's got good vibes. She's promoting everybody else. Says, oh, I got to get out there. Betty, I couldn't even put my makeup on yet. I ran out to my studio, right? Okay, you gotta get on, gotta get on. Thank you, Betty. You're so sweet. I love you.
Oh, thank you, Terry.
Here's a big hug for you too. I love you.
Yes. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. You know, I did the highlight yesterday of Miss Leslie, and you know, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna highlight. I thought about what you said. We all win. So I said, you know what? I'm on live every morning. I'm gonna start highlighting my fellow speakers. And so I highlighted Leslie yesterday, and then you know what? Terry's next, because this gentleman, he has so much energy. He is one of those who motivates all of us to keep going, to push forward. Some of us, this is the first time that we've been a part of this event. Some of us, this is one of the biggest events we've ever been a part of. And Terry is one that he sends love to each and every one of us. He motivates us. You know, if you need a hype man, he's the one. He's not just hype. He is action. And so let me just give you my little brief talk, and then I'm going to allow Terry to tell you what he's going to talk about during Success Fest. Okay? So, all right, good. I saw your message that you are in. Terry Bontemps. Oh my goodness, this man is phenomenal. He is phenomenal. Let me tell you just a little bit about him. He, as I said, he's a real estate mogul. He's a millionaire mentor. This gentleman teaches real estate, and he shows you how to make generational wealth through real estate. He will teach us how to make money and build wealth in real estate. He shared, and I took this right from his page. He said he got this question from a viewer that says, where would you invest today? We all know what's going on today. We need ways to generate wealth in our families. He says, where would you invest with real estate prices so high? He says, Robert, you want to invest in what generates you, number one, the return on investment that you're looking for, the time you're looking for to get your investment back, the profit margin, the percentage that you're looking for, and the profit you're looking for. Everybody has different investment goals, but let me tell you right now, this man is going to tell us about generating wealth, generational wealth through real estate. And I want you to register for Success Fest 21. I'm going to put the ticker up right now because you want to make sure that you get in this gentleman's session. It is the event is August 25th through the 28th. It is 4 days packed with phenomenal information. And the good thing about it is it's virtual, so there will be times. So I'll actually be able to sneak in and get in on Terry's session. He also will have a booth. Did you know that there are virtual speaker booths at this event? I'm telling you right now, if you want an opportunity to speak one-on-one with this gentleman, you can do it for free when you register for Success Fest 21. I'm going to step back. I'm going to make my screen full screen. And then I'm going to, and ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to Terry Bontemps.
Betty, oh my God. Woo! You talk about hype and fanfare and 4th of July fireworks. I'm just over here ready to go. Betty, before you leave, don't leave, please. I got a favor to ask you.
Yes.
I want you to share with everyone your sales page. I want to tell you guys something. I was on our weekly call, getting ready and prepping for Success Fest. And up pops Betty. Betty, you didn't even see this before, did you?
Did not.
No. So they previewed Success Fest graphics team, and I heard Betty say this earlier. Their graphics team is incredible. The look they give you is so professional. And so Betty's page comes up, and the first slide, I'm like, whoa, whoa. And it kept going, and it kept going. And I'm like, whoa. And that's when I first learned Betty. And I'm like, oh, I got to know Betty. I got to get to learn about what Betty does. I was so captured by her message. And then I looked and I listened to her, and she's in San Francisco, and I'm in Sacramento, so we're neighbors, right? And so she starts reaching out. And what's really great is Betty's got the vision. She knows how to create content. She knows how to collaborate. She knows how to partner. And that's what we're doing. We're showing an image of us in its positive light. We're inspiring, we're impacting people. And if it wasn't for Success Fest, me and Betty would have never met. This is world changing, and Betty's grabbing the vision. She's running. She's interviewing speakers that are going to be on Success Fest. Ladies and gentlemen, get that free ticket. It is incredible. I've never seen anything like it. I've been in real estate 20 years trying to get to where I'm at right now. I've been grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding, and I just couldn't break through. I'm so happy, Betty. That's what you see in me. I'm finally getting someone that hears me, understands me, and lets me be me. So Betty, if you don't mind, I'm just going to share one thing with the viewers, and I don't know what your time frame is, but I want to share one story about how anyone, and Betty, if you got a question, break in, make me go deeper, I don't mind. Okay? I'm going to show you guys how anyone, regardless of your credit, regardless if you got money, regardless if you got foreclosures. I got 2 foreclosures on my credit report, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody can achieve the American dream, own your own home, buy real estate, build generational wealth for your family, regardless of what anybody says, regardless of what that banker tells you, you don't qualify. Those are lies. Don't listen to them bankers, you guys. It kind of pisses me off. It pisses me off because they're not allowing certain people, demographics, to acquire wealth. They're killing the dreams. Why? Because they tell you you don't qualify, the bank, you don't have enough income statements, you own your own business, you just don't qualify. So what happens here? It kills our dream. We have to go into another area, another part of our life, and rent from somebody else, maybe in the neighborhood we really don't want to live in, or if it's in the neighborhood we live in. You can't buy until you qualify, so you're making your landlord rich. You're making your landlord's dreams. You're building their generational wealth. You're paying for their kids' college education with your money.
Right.
I'm gonna piss somebody off right here. I don't mean to, but I just gotta piss somebody. 100% of your rent money, 100% of your rent money is never coming back to you.
That's right.
That's called paying 100% interest only. 100% interest only. Nobody will pay 100% interest only in their real minds, wouldn't we? And I'm with you guys, okay? But we're doing that. We got to change this mindset here. We got to get pissed off and mad because they're taking so much of our generational wealth.
Right.
They're taking it from us.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being a landlord, but people, if you only rent, if you never think of yourself owning your own property, you've got to get out of that mindset. And that's what Terry is going to do. Not only is he going to help you get out of the mindset, he's going to show you what to do. He also works with foreclosed property. So sometimes we think we have to save up all this money when actually there are other opportunities. There's more than one way to skin a cat, as they say.
Don't listen to that realtor when that realtor says you need a pre-qualification letter. They're gonna say, well, we can't drive you around because you're not pre-qualified. That's a sign that you shouldn't be working with them. Nothing against realtors, but they should tell you honestly, look, I don't know how to do it. They should not say can't. They just don't know how to do it. Quit listening to bankers. Quit listening to realtors. Talk to me. Talk to me. I'm gonna show you how it's done. I've been doing it. I'm gonna tell you about one property that's generated $1 million for me and my family. I did not need credit. I did not need money. I didn't need no realtor, and I didn't need no banker to do this deal. And I'm sitting on $1 million right now. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna tell you this.
Behind Terry, that is not a virtual screen.
I always wanted a retreat, a getaway in my backyard. And I said, hey, Terry, you're working hard, you're doing good. Build that thing, man. I tell you, COVID hit, and I says, okay, where could I shoot my Zoom meetings from? And I'm in my house looking for stuff, right? I'm up against pictures. I'm looking for that perfect spot. And I said, hey, Godumbo, you got it in your backyard. Go on and make it work. Thank you, I love it. I love it. It's my place. It's my peace of mind. My studio is right in front. You guys can see that, but it's a sunroom with all glass enclosed. So I can get up, I can see the sun, the moon. It's just my getaway. All right, let me tell you the story. I lost my house to foreclosure. I lost the house to foreclosure. My daughter, I used to teach karate class. I love karate. I love karate. My daughter was ready for college. I didn't know it. I tell people, hey, I didn't know she had turned 18. She said, Daddy, I'm ready to go to college. I'm ready to go to college, Daddy. I want to go to Arizona State University. And at that moment, you guys, at that moment, I got hit so hard with the fact that I didn't have no money. I did not have any money. I was living the dream. I had a perfect business. I mean, I was doing really well, I thought, but I didn't have no money. And some of you may be in that same boat. You're doing what you love, but you just don't have no money. So I closed my karate school down because I had a good friend I went to school with. I knew he was successful. Betty, I knew he was successful, but I didn't know how successful, right? So he says, Terry, you teach the rest of your classes out of my garage. Okay, fine. So I'm driving to his house, and I live in like the lower income, middle income. And you know when you start going up the hill?
The real estate starts changing.
Yeah, the price changes.
Bigger.
Bigger houses. And so, you know, on this journey now, I'm starting to get real like, oh, my buddy is like doing really good. He must be rich out here. You know, I do some negative stuff, right? And so I get to his house, Betty, Oh my gosh. He's in a gated community in Sacramento, one of the most exclusive neighborhoods in Sacramento. Gated community. Big old big two-story. And I'm going, wow. So I asked him, say, Carl, name's Carl Dexter, good friend of mine, Carl Dexter. We grew up together. So Carl, I said, Carl, how did you get this house, man? He says, Terry, I bought it from the builder that went bankrupt. I said, okay, dude, you're smart. You got to say it one more time. I bought it from the builder that went bankrupt. Betty, that told me this guy was extremely what? Smart.
Smart. Yeah.
When you buy a house from a builder that went bankrupt, that just ain't luck right there. He didn't just pay a whole lot of cash. So I said, okay, hey, look, I need some money, man. I said, I closed that karate school down. I'm never going to let my family down again for the rest of my life. I'm going to get rich or I'm going to die trying. I'm going to get rich or die trying. That's it. No more letdowns for my family. So that's my motivation. He says, Terry, go knock on the doors of homeowners in foreclosure. Betty, he was showing me money. He was showing me houses.
You guys see this?
Oh, he's got
houses.
I'm just showing this because I got it. This is a rent check. I just got yesterday. It's my rent money. It comes in my pocket, right? He was showing me checks, Betty, and I'm like, whoa! It hit home. So I said, okay, that's it. What do I need to do? I said, what did you do to get this house? He said, I knocked on the doors of homeowners in foreclosure. Now, I lost my house in foreclosure. I ain't got no credit, very little money at all. I said, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, why I'm supposed to do it. This dude knows what he's talking about. I'm gonna do what he said do. I ain't gonna ask what, why, cry, or nothing. Just do it.
Yes.
Betty, here's what I did. I mean, I was like, sun up to sundown, sun up to sundown, sun up to sundown. I went to this property. It had 2 houses on one lot. Nobody was there, Betty. And I'm like, wow, what do I do? So I called my mentor and said, hey, look, nobody's here. He says, Terry, go to the tax assessor, find out where their tax records are being sent, go knock on that door. Boom. Hello, my name is Terry Bontemps. Is John home? Lady says, no, John just passed away. I ain't never had it happen before. I said, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I said, you got 2 houses over here on one lot. What are you going to do with those 2 houses? Y'all listen close, listen close. What are you going to do with those 2 houses on that one lot? She says, Terry, I'm going to give them back to the bank. I don't want them no more. John was the real estate guy. I don't care nothing about real estate. All I care is about spending time with my grandkids. Woo! You guys got to understand that story. She didn't care about real estate. She had no emotional attachment to that real estate. All she wanted to do was love on her grandkids because time was short. It wasn't about the money. It wasn't about the real estate. It wasn't about the wealth. It was about the loving of those grandkids. So what did I say, Betty? I'm a hungry guy. I said, I'd like to have them. I'd like to have those 2 houses on that lot. She says, Terry, you can have them.
Come on. Come on now.
You
What
can
did Terry
have
do?
them.
He knocked on the
Have them,
door.
Betty.
He had a mentor. He did what the mentor said to do. When you go and register for Success Fest 21, you'll get a chance to go to Terry's, you'll hear his workshop. He has a keynote. He has a 45-minute workshop. And then there will be a day when he can actually where he'll open it up for the coaches. He can coach. You can actually sit at his table virtually and have a conversation. And if he has a vetting process, if you're serious about what you want to do, if you're serious about beginning the process of generational wealth for your family, Terry will show you what to do. Come on. He paid attention to his mentor. So Terry will be your mentor. So you'll need to be able to be coachable so that you can do what he tells you to do. Okay, finish the story.
All right, Betty, here we go. Here we go. I said, I'd like to have them. She said, Terry, you can have them. Betty, she didn't ask for no money.
That was a God appointment.
I didn't have to give her any money. It's called a free house. I've been given 10 free houses from people that didn't want them. Betty, I didn't need no credit. I didn't need no money. Right? So here we go. I said, I'd like to have it. She says, Terry, it's $8,000 behind the payments. I said, that's okay. I still want it. Now, she had other houses. I could have asked for those, but I was just petrified and excited that she said, hey, you can have this one. So I said, I wasn't going to be greedy. Let's just take the one and move on. Betty, $8,000 behind. I borrowed the money from my dad, Betty. That's no money down. I borrowed the money from my dad for the $8,000. Betty, the loan on the property was a non-assumable VA loan. So anybody could have assumed that loan, Betty. I don't care. All you have to do is be able to breathe and fog up there. You could have assumed that loan. I don't care what you could have had a 1 credit score and assumed that loan. All right. So this is stuff I learned, Betty, and I know from all these years, 20 years of experience. Okay, Betty. So here's what happens next. I decide to keep the property. I'm a wealth builder. A lot of these programs teach you how to wholesale and flip it to make some money. So you could have flipped it to someone that has money and made yourself a little money. I don't do that. I build wealth. I do the work. I want all the money. So Betty, I rented it out the first month, Betty. The monthly payments on it was $460 a month, Betty. This was in 1999. I'm gonna tell you guys something. 1999 when I did this. There was a house in the front, house in the back, Betty. $460 a month was the monthly payment, Betty. Now, you could have lived in the back, rented the front. Right. You could have lived in the front, rented the back. You could have rented a boat. Money option. Betty, here's what happened. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. 1999, $64,000 was what's owed on that property in Sacramento, 1999. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. If you would have bought anything in 1999 and be holding on it right now, what would you have?
Money.
You have rich. You have money. Equity is what we need. Equity. We need ownership and equity. This is why we need to own real estate. Don't let that banker, don't let that realtor tell you, no, you can't own your real estate. Let me keep it going. $64,000 in 1999. I got $640 a month cash flow. Here it is, 2021. I get $2,100 a month from that house that lady gave me.
Wow.
$2,100 a month, each and every month. And I just got this yesterday, that month. Okay? Betty, here's the better part. I collected rent for 21 years. I've been collecting rent. $300,000 of rent I've collected. Today, I don't owe no money on that property, Betty. I own it free and clear. I don't owe no banks no money. I don't owe no credit card companies money. I don't owe no student loan debts. I ain't got no automobile debt. I own everything free and clear because of the money I made in real estate, Betty.
Yes, yes.
I'm not bragging, y'all. I'm just telling you the truth, and you better get some of this, okay? Because I'm the guy that can tell you how to do it without realtors or without bankers. All right, let me finish up. So today it's worth $600,000, Betty. No debt.
$8,000 now.
$600,000. A free house somebody gave me because she didn't want it. That's $1 million in my net worth right now. I'll never sell these properties, Betty, because you know what I'm going to do. I got $2 and a wife.
Right.
I got $2 and a wife, and I heard a Bible scripture. I hope I get it right. A good man leaves an inheritance to his children. I'll go a step further. A good woman leaves an inheritance to her children's children. So how do we do all of that? I'm teaching you right now how it's done. You've heard it on TV. You heard these speakers, these gurus talking about, oh, you can build wealth. But how do we do it? How do we do it? Terry, show me exactly how it's done.
Yes.
Betty, I'm going to pass that on to my kids. I already got it set up in an irrevocable trust. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. Irrevocable trust. Put your assets in a trust so no one takes their wealth from them, not even lawyers. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
All right, I see this. I see this my time. Or you just showing some little tidbits of, okay, I see another screen. All right. I got 3 screens, Betty. I'm trying to catch them all. I see what you're doing.
Yes.
All right, so again, I have it in an irrevocable trust. No one knows about this when I pass, me and my wife. No one. This ain't probate. Probate's okay, but all the lawyers get your family's money, you guys. This is the truth from Terry Bontemps. I'm pissed. I'm mad because realtors, because bankers have taken your wealth by telling you you cannot buy right now, you don't qualify, you gotta jump through our hoops, you're not this, you're not that, you're not this. Disrupt real estate, hashtag disrupt real estate. Betty, I'm turning it back over to you.
All righty. Well, I'm telling you right now, just those few, we have only been on here a short time, but when I tell you, you must register for Success Fest so that you can get in Terry's class. He's got a 15-minute keynote. He's got a 45-minute workshop. With the workshop will come workbooks so that you can actually, he'll take you through the process, Then you'll have an opportunity. He's one of the Success Fest coaches. On the Monday, the 30th of August, you'll be able to have an opportunity to sit down at his table with other people. And I'm going to stop sharing this and put up another one of the Success Fest, Success Fest graphics. I'm telling you, this is the this is the world's #1 conference for new entrepreneurs. You want to be a part of Success Fest 21. I encourage you today, go get registered. August 25th to 28th. It's a virtual event. You'll have an opportunity to continue experiencing the energy, the passion of Terry Bontemps. He wants to make sure that you have an opportunity to generate wealth for your family, and not just for now, but for the future. A good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. A good woman leaves an inheritance to their children's children. Thank you so much, Terry.
I just do one more bit. One more. The Washington Post did an article, and it said 1 out of 50 Black are millionaires. 1 out of 50 Blacks are millionaires. 1 out of 7 whites are millionaires. Now I'm an equal opportunity wealth builder. I ain't got a bit of racist blood in my body. Real estate is an equal opportunity wealth builder. Real estate is what the wealthy invest in. 90% of this country's millionaires create their wealth in real estate. They invest. They leave an inheritance to their children so their children have some wealth so that they can be wealthy and start a business and buy a home. That's what wealth does. Money is important. Ain't no freedom like financial freedom. Betty, I want to give you some compliments. I can't wait to see your training because I love the mindset. I love what you do, and I got to see it because I think it would only make me better. So I'm going to be in your speaking engagement, listening and watching you because I'm impressed with your intelligence. I'm impressed with your intellectual property. I'm impressed by your assets, everything that you do. See, this is what we got to see, you guys. We got to quit watching CNN and the dang on news. They're portraying us wrong.
Yes.
They're portraying us wrong. This is what's right with us if we can collaborate. If it was not for Betty, you wouldn't see me and I couldn't compliment Betty. But Betty's decided to take the spotlight. I'm so happy she's taking the spotlight, interviewing her different guests so you guys can see what we really are. Betty, thank you. Success Fest, Trevor Odds, man, I'm telling you, dude, thank you for being the great leader you are and having the vision to put us in a better life. Man, I'm so appreciative of you. I'll follow you through thick and thin.
Yes.
Betty, I got one more thing. Betty, hey, do you have the next guest up that you can show when you go preview tomorrow?
I have to make sure that they're okay with it, and so.
Could you show yesterday's the guest that you had her? Yeah, her husband.
Yes.
I want to give her some love too.
Okay.
I got to see her name. If you can say her name, if it's not, that'd be fine. I got to give her some love.
Yesterday's guest was Leslie Lorfless. She is a lieutenant colonel in the United States Army. She is the mother of 12. She is a wife. She and her husband are in the military. She was she will be talking about ways to organize your life. When you're the mom of 12, you're in the military, You've got to organize your life. But listen, Terry, thank you again so much
Thank
for being
you,
my
Betty.
guest today.
Much love, big hugs, big hugs.
Yes,
Keep
yes,
doing
yes.
what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing.
You inspire me, Terry.
Impact the world.
So thank you so much. Have a great day. Thank you all for being here. And those of you who will see the replay, I'm telling you, you want to go to this man's class, Terry Bontemps, because you want to make sure that you begin the process of gaining generational wealth for you and your family. All right? Take care. Now, Terry, I'm going to end the broadcast, but don't go. You'll still be in the green room. Don't go. I'm going to end the broadcast, but don't go yet.